guys, welcome back to the garage. I know I had a little bit of a 2-week hiatus there, but I am back and I have an upper day for you. I have an AMRAP set on bench today, so I'm gonna see how many I get there and then take you through some of my accessory exercises. I also am gonna show you guys variations on pull-up. So if you're already like a great pull-up master, I'm gonna show you ways that you can make it a little bit more difficult to challenge yourself. Might be in this video, might be in a separate video, but anyways, either way, stay tuned for that as well. So let's get started and see how it goes. Okay, so warming up to my top set, I started with the bar. I do tend to make bigger jumps probably than most people. One thing that I would highly suggest if you're not using the app is to write down the jumps that you take, what feels good to you. This way, if you want to compete ever, you're not guessing what your warm-up should be as you get ready to make your first attempt. It also is really beneficial as even if you're not competing and you're working up to a 10 RPE day, that you know what jumps feel good and feel comfortable for you and what feels good as you're warming up. So like I said, I started with the bar. I have 40 kilos on here now. Since I'm working up to 82.5 for an AMRAP set, I will probably go 40 kilos, 60 kilos, 70, probably 75, and then 82.5 for the AMRAP set. Or if 70 feels good, I might just jump straight to the 82.5 because for me, I'm okay with making 10 kilo jumps as I'm working up to my top set on bench. It tends to feel good for me. Again, write down what works good for you. This way you're not playing a guessing game as you're getting ready for that top set. As you're warming up, you're gonna do more reps in the beginning. So with the bar, I did about 10 to 12. I did, I believe, 6 with this 40 kilos. With the 60, I'll probably do 3 to 5. With the 70, I'll probably do 3. And then if I do 75, I'll do a single, and then 82.5 for the AMRAP. So what you wanna do, again, is not overexhaust yourself before you get to the top set. You wanna do just enough so that you feel good to do your top set and not do so much that you're fatigued. So when you get to your top set, you're already too tired. With rest periods, I tend to go faster as I'm warming up. As I go to those higher weights, and if I'm doing singles, or that top set, I'll take a little bit longer rest between those. With bench, I don't tend to take as long of a rest. Squat and deadlift, a little bit different story there, but again, write these things down so you know what works for you. This way. Just so my jumps make a little bit more sense, I did 70, and then I'm gonna do 77.5, and then do the 82.5. That way it's like a 5 kilo jump, not something weird in between. Again, just gonna do a single here. This way I get ready for that AMRAP set. Okay, my reps to beat with 82.5 kilos is 8. Let's see if I can get 9 or 10. Let's just see how it feels. Again, no pressure. If I get it, great. If I don't, maybe it's just not there. Always have your safeties up because you know what? You just never know, especially on an AMRAP set. You get fatigued, bench can jump on you really quickly. And by that I mean, you can go from an RPE 6 to an RPE 10. It is a finicky bitch. Not today. Okay. Did 8, matched what I did last time. Wasn't meant to be today. I just felt like I was getting a little bit out of position with my elbows. So it's fine. I'll go ahead and just list that. All that does in the app is it doesn't increase your 1 rep max, which is fine because again, doesn't mean that you're getting weaker. It just basically means it wasn't there for today. I had 5 sets of 6 backdowns with 77.5 kilos. Backdowns are always really brutal. I didn't film those for you guys because you've seen them plenty of times before. I did want to talk real briefly about what happens when you miss a lift. Like I missed that AMRAP set. I know a lot of times people really get up in their head about it. They get, especially in the group, if they miss something, they think they've gotten weaker. I just want to come on here to say that you have not gotten weaker. There's so many factors that play into lifting and actually getting those top sets. It's good sleep. Did you eat enough? Just, do you feel motivated? So all of these things come into play. Also, I'm at the end of my block. Today is my last day before deload. I know fatigue is really high. So do not get up in your head if you miss a lift. Try to think about, sit down and think about what you did well for the day. Write down your wins for the day, because by doing that, you're gonna end things on a positive note versus getting in your head. And don't get me wrong, we've all been there. I have thrown my knee sleeves and my belt across the floor, especially with squats when I miss a lift, but I'm just here to say it happens to all of us. Hell, I had a 2 rep max on squat this week and I only did it for 1. And I'm really thankful that I'm now able to put it into perspective and not get so up in arms. I know when I was competing, it would really get in my head. But I think now that I've gotten older and the longer that I train, I realize that some days it's just not going to be there, and it is okay. It doesn't mean that you've gotten weaker. It just means it wasn't there for that day. So really think about your wins for the day. Write it down if you have to. Reflect on it later in the evening, but don't focus on the negative, because if you focus on the negative, you get into that negative feedback loop. And then the next time you go to bench, it might be in your head that you're not able to do it. So you really want to make sure that you're focusing on the positive and ending the session on a positive note. So I hope that helps you guys. Let's get to these accessories. Rows, as I've said a million times, make sure that you are starting with your bad side, your weak side first. We all have it. For me, it's my left side. Even in pictures, I just feel like my right side is better, but we're gonna start with the bad side first. I like to use a bench because it just allows me to keep really good, tight form, and use straps if you need to. I don't have heavy enough dumbbells here, so I'm just really gonna control the tempo, get a good stretch, and I think about pulling my elbow back behind me. Hopefully I did the right amount of reps on each side, because I kind of lost count there. I have 5 sets of this, so I will finish these up and then we'll continue with the rest of it. And then we'll continue with the rest of the accessories, if I can speak. Okay, so next up I have a giant set, dumbbell military presses, preacher curls, and close grip push-ups. So I've said this before, if you're in a commercial gym or you just don't want to do them back to back to back, you do not have to do that. It's totally okay to split them up. I'm probably going to do the dumbbell military presses and the preacher curls. And yeah, I mean, I'll probably just do them all back to back, see if I can get it all on video for you. When you're doing giant sets, my main piece of advice is just have all your weights out and ready to go. Make sure that you choose appropriate weights, because if you're doing things back to back, it can get a little dicey, you can get a little tired. Normally, dumbbell military presses, I would do 2 dumbbells.
And on
Great thing about Jugger Cube is I feel like the workouts go really fast, especially when you're doing these kind of giant sets. There's a little bit less accessory stuff overall versus like power building and powerlifting, but I really enjoy this program. I have 2 more rounds of that, so I will get that done and then move on, show you guys some pull-up stuff. So let me finish up. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you found this video useful. Remember, if you fail a lift this week, it's okay. You're not losing strength, you just had a bad day. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment on this video, and I will get these camera settings down as I go, so bear with me. I know the mic probably sounds a little bit muffled, but you know what? Learning curve, people. We have a learning curve. Yeah, so hope that you guys are having a good week. Don't forget to join the best community ever. Go to juggernautai.app. You get 2 weeks free there, and we'd love to have you join the community and be a part of the strongest team and the best app out there. So until next time.